Hey guys, if you like my content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. It really helps me out. Thanks. Hey guys, this is Esports Money's ESM, Mac10, whatever you want to call me, and welcome to my guide to jungling Omniknight in patch 7.06e. So, Omniknight he's an okay jungler, he's not too bad, so with this guide we're going to shoot for sub 5 minutes to have a stout shield and a soul ring. And then if you keep going with this jungling guide by around 10 minutes, which we're not going to feature in this guide, if you go to around 10 minutes, then you will see that you can get a Midas. However, if you stop by around 7 minutes, you can get a pair of brown boots. And then, honestly, if you're not going for the Midas, if you're not going for the greedy build, I try to go, I try to go entirely in one direction. So I like to get either the Midas and go full greed, or I like to be full support. And if I go full support, then I'm going to be getting the brown boots, and then I'm also going to get a windlace, because the windlace is going to add to my movement speed, so I'm going to be more mobile. Regardless of my build, I like to get an Aether Lens at some point, and I also like to get Aghanim Scepter at some point. Both very good items on this hero, regardless of whether he's being a support or you're playing Omniknight carry, which is, he's a non-traditional carry. There's a lot of meme builds about him being a carry. With heroes like Earthshaker, Crit Shaker is kind of a meme build, but I really enjoy playing Crit Shaker, and I think it's actually very legit. Omniknight, I'm not so sure about. He's definitely a hero that I can see needing a lot of farm and being a farm core. So yeah. Another thing about Omniknight is before you take him to the jungle, check out your lanes, because he's a pretty darn decent lane support. Kind of like an exaggerated ogre because of the fact that he can just sort of walk up and hit people. He doesn't have the awesome regen that keeps him in lane forever, but if you do have the soul ring, because you have a nuke that also heals, you can sort of walk up to the middle of the enemy and then use your Q on yourself, especially once you have brown boots and you have a couple points in your aura. So as far as item build goes, you're going to get the standard Iron Talon and Tangos, and then from there you're going to work on that soul ring. So as far as skill build goes, you can see I've got 2 points in my Q and 1 point in my aura, my degen aura. This is kind of up for debate, the order in which you skill things, so I think you should always get a single point into your Q at level 1, your purification. But at level 3, you can see here that I got a second point in it, but I don't really have mana for it, and I won't until I get my Sobi Mask. Sage's Mask. It was called Sobi Masks in Warcraft 3. So once I get my completed Soul Ring, I'll actually have a single cast at level 3, and so I do get to use it a bit, and it does provide me a bit of a bonus to the spell before I hit level 4. But in this situation, because I burned through so much mana, because I ended up stacking the camp, or the hard camp that I'm currently at, it would have been better if I put a second point into my degen aura. So please keep that in mind. This guide is not a hard and fast. And once you have the soul ring, your jungle should accelerate. You should expect to be killing 3 camps every single minute, and by 3 camps I mean either 2 hard and 1 medium, or 1 medium or 2 medium and 1 hard. And the way that you're going to do this is you're going to want to stack every single minute because you're so tanky. So it's a pretty straightforward jungling guide. It's pretty easy because you have a stout shield. I do recommend, as soon as you're able to, get a single point into your repel, because it's like giving a free BKB to your allies. Always get your ultimate at the standard 6, 12, and 18 times, because your ultimate is awesome. It makes your allies immune to physical damage. And yeah, it's just absolutely incredible. Good ultimate, good hero. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.